was known for his fucked up medicine that turned people into monsters, I guess.
Actually, we were running away in terror.
Yeah.
We were like, fuck!
Yeah, but that's before that. Before running away.
Oh, yes.
Because you realize, I cannot kill it. Shit.
Yeah. I can't sing during the day! Run away, guys!
Yeah,
I'm prettier at night!
This just reminds me of Pete and Python the Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Run away!
Yeah.
Run away!
So you
Brave braves
guys
are Robin.
ambushed Dr. Weber in his tent. Killed him
We
quite
fucked
quickly.
him up good.
But were ambushed by a Shoggoth, and you subsequently ran away, leading it into a crowd of people.
Good job.
Because we're good people.
And that's where we left off. And we will pick up there with you guys running out of the tent screaming, and the Shoggoth giving chase.
Alright, did I actually ever enter the tent?
Yes.
Yeah.
You were
Okay.
all in the tent.
Okay, so, the second I see the Shoggoth, Connor would definitely have been like, "Oh, hell nah!" and got out of there as fast as he fucking could. And then, after running through and or around the crowd, Connor would probably try and climb up onto a low building and watch what happens.
Yeah, how people are getting murdered. Club. Yeah. Trying to run away from it, obviously. Through closest way possible from the tent, I would suppose that logic that I'm gonna go for.
And what's Watson doing?
Because I never actually got into the tent, I don't think, did I?
You were in the entrance of the tent. You didn't go into it, but you were...
Ah.
Since everyone's fucking run away, I think getting the fuck out of there would be a good idea.
I'll stay and shoot it.
Okay.
Good job.
Remember,
Yep.
kids, when your spellcaster runs like a little bitch, you should probably keep up.
Alright,
At least the creature is gonna focus on you and I won't die. Thanks.
alright. Since, Dr. Watson, you want to stand your ground.
Well,
This isn't
try.
America, you don't have to stand your ground.
You could try shooting it.
Not gonna work, even extremes are useless.
Yeah,
Nope.
the bullet hits and passes straight through.
That's
Oh!
unfortunate.
Fumble!
Your second shot ricochets off the ground, hits a barrel with the skull and crossbones symbol on it, and you hear a quick hiss before there is a small explosion.
that might do the trick.
Hooray, biological contaminants! Yay!
Make a luck roll.
Okay.
Just
All
Dr.
of us,
Watson.
or
No,
just him?
Just
Okay.
Watson.
But
Alright,
this is the...
you get thrown back by the concussive blast.
Oh,
And
hang on. I think did I click on Cthulhu Mythos instead of...
no, you clicked on luck.
It's luck.
Yep.
Good job.
Oh, that's better. Right.
So you get thrown back, and the Shoggoth gets thrown in the other direction, it quickly loses interest in you and runs for the stage and all the people that are crowded around it. There are people screaming, men dropping their liquor bottles and running, women just crying, some screaming, some fainting. The strong man on the stage comes rushing over, but the Shoggoth intercepts him, wraps itself around him, and the man begins screaming as his skin and bones begin to dissolve.
Good job! Now people are dying because of you.
Can I, do I get anything from observing how it kills?
Well, from what you know about these creatures, you know that they primarily feed by absorbing their food.
Okay. So watching it melt somebody's skin is different, or that's how it always feeds?
That's how it feeds. So you would assume it's eating him.
Okay.
How cute.
Which also means it's getting stronger. Hooray!
Probably.
Or at least that's what Connor would assume.
So what are you doing?
I'm doing fuck all. I am hiding on a roof and not moving a muscle. Actually, would I know if it can sense life?
You don't know what its senses are like.
Okay.
You don't know.
So I'm going to, again, stay still and observe how it tracks its prey.
Okay. Make a spot hidden roll.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
Alright. You see that all the people around the stage are running and screaming. But in that confusion, you see several drunk men reach for guns and rush into the tent that you guys just ran out of, seemingly ignoring the flames of burning matter.
Okay.
Make an idea roll. Revan, you can make one too. You know what? You can all make the idea roll.
Okay. I'm running away from the tent. Clarify.
Alright. For those of you who succeeded, you remember that you did not destroy Dr. Weber's medicine.
So they're going in to get the medicine.
Probably.
If you had to guess, they're going in there to steal the medicine or whatever else they can find.
Burn the place.
Isn't there a Shoggoth in there, or is it out already?
It's out. It's feeding on the stage.
Okay.
Someone who isn't me burned the tent.
Yeah, Watson made the small explosion, but as far as you know, the medicine wasn't destroyed.
Okay, so I'm just gonna throw 2 Molotovs at the tent, because I'm up in an elevated position, and I'm more or less safe where I am.
Alright, make a throw roll. For everyone you want to throw.
Nope.
And
No.
Okay, so both of them miss.
Yeah, you just throw them both off to the side. You try, but one goes too far, one goes too short.
Can I ready my handgun so when they come out I can just start shooting them in the head?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'll take up a position where I can shoot him as well.
Okay.
The tent actually on fire at the moment?
There is some flames that are licking up the sides.
Hey, why is it that you have when you join us, everything starts to burn. But what
I don't really know. You said something.
I don't know. I'm drunk. I don't know what's happening.
Maybe Italian, not. No.
Just stuff is burning, casual.
Yep, stuff is burning. There's a monster which is destroying things and dissolving people.
Because family picture.
Awesome.
Alright, well, now that you're here, Giovanni, what are you doing? Connor ran away. Revan was following him. Watson tried standing his ground, but ended up blowing up a canister or something.
The last thing I remember is that Connor was casting some sort of spell, and he wanted us to run anyway, so why should I stay here? So I think I would take my leave as well.
Okay. Are you following the direction that Connor ran off into?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Watson, are you going to get up and run to join your companions?
Since Connor's up on a roof, I think that's unlikely, but I'll take up a position in cover where I can see the entrance to the tent.
Alright, yeah, I'll say you can find
I will probably
a place so you can slightly hide.
I'll probably go to Connor. Just get to Connor.
Alright. As you watch, you see the group of men, drunks, most of them, judging by the amount of what they're carrying. They're carrying half-empty bottles of some brown liquid. And they've all rushed into the tent.
The burning tent.
The burning tent. Theoretically to steal the whatever they can find, including the medicine that was not destroyed by you guys. But may have just burned up, but you don't know. And as you watch, they get what they can carry and start to come out of the tent. The way they came in.
How much are they carrying from the liquid?
The ones that you can see carrying bottles, you can see they're carrying maybe 6 or 7 the vials, along with whatever else they could grab up in their arms.
Is there any kind of police or authority nearby?
No.
Not really.
Not really. Okay. Nice. And those liquids do look like this kind of all cure.
Yes,
thing.
it's
Okay.
same kind of bottles, label is on it. They were all being ready to be sold.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. I would turn around to you and ask. They are carrying those bottles. Now it would be a perfect timing to just take them away, or else they cause much more trouble. We would used to handle.
Right now, Connor is on top of a roof. So, are you shouting this at me?
I don't think so. I think I'm just talking to the persons nearby.
Did I manage to get to the roof?
Yes.
Okay. I just come to the roof.
So
Hello,
Robin and
Connor.
Connor are on the roof.
Hello, Connor.
Watson and Giovanni are on the ground.
Hey, they're getting the vials. We should start shooting at them.
Shooting? Sounds so good.
I'm talking to Connor, just to clarify. And I'm not.
Yeah, I'm ready for them to shoot when they come out of the tent.
Alright, yep. They're starting to come out of the tent.
Yeah, if I see Connor starting shooting at them, I would join him at the shooting.
Me too.
Okay. Everybody can shoot away.
Yay! Oh, fuck. Why is this happening?
Boom, boom, boom!
I hope my gun didn't explode.
The screen froze.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I think
Okay.
I fucked up a couple of them.
Alright, you shot most of them. Several of them are now down on the ground.
Shit, I forgot.
However, Revan, that fumble,
You should
that
be there.
horrible fumble, I need you to roll a d3.
No.
Oh,
No.
shit! You're gonna fucking blow my face off somehow. Sorry.
In your shootings, your gun slightly turns, and you shoot Connor.
Oh, motherfucker!
Oh, god damn it.
Connor for 12 damage.
For 12 damage.
Did I just kill him?
Yeah?
No, but
Let
you
me.
haven't-
No, I'm at 14. So
Hooray.
I have 2 health left. I am dying. I have a major wound.
Cool.
Oh shit.
Connor has
And the
passed
doctor
out
is
from
downstairs.
unconsciousness. But Revan, you would guess that once Connor regains consciousness, he's probably going to want to hurt you.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
not happy with you.
Yeah, I'll oh god fucking damn it! And I get the gun at the back, I hide my weapon and I try to carry it away Connor. Try to get him to safety.
What are you doing up there?
We cannot hear you.
I shot it there. I mean, I hear oh fuck. I
So
there must be something wrong.
I'm too focused, getting Connor out of
Okay.
the roof.
Alright.
I mean, with Connor, it's bad and all, but more importantly, what happens to the bottles and the ones who are carrying them?
Oh, and is Revin's gun actually jammed as well?
Yes, but he doesn't know that yet.
That's not
did.
good.
He did just shoot one of his friends.
Yeah, he did just shoot me in like the chest or something and just collapse both of my lungs.
I need Watson and Giovanni to make spot hidden rolls.
But okay.
Fucking hell, I'm gonna have to roll another new character.
What's with the
Alright.
fumbles?
Yeah, get them out now so that you succeed on some future rolls. Giovanni, with all this stuff going on, you just happen to glance over to the burning tent and you see several of the men running out of the back entrance of the tent.
Again, is there any kind of authority nearby?
You know, you don't really probably have any reason to trust whatever authority there is in Darwin.
Okay. If I would shoot at that range, what kind of penalty would that cause?
You wouldn't be able to reach them from your vantage point.
A shame.
You see probably 3 guys make it out the back of the tent with armloads of stuff.
Okay. Hey, I see the 3 guys escaping. Will you come down there? I shot them.
Smart.
Can everybody make a luck roll?
No, because I'm dying.
Oh, Connor, you can make it too.
No, I cannot. No. No.
It's a
Okay.
I make the luck roll!
Alright, the Shoggoth on the stage finishes its meal, its hearty meal, and it starts to shift around. And for a moment, you're not entirely sure where it's going to go, but it begins pursuing the massive crowd of people, grabbing hold of the closest ones to it with arms that just sort of appear out of nowhere and grow and into from almost humanoid hands to squid-like tentacles, grabbing hold and pulling people to the ground to be systematically eaten.
That is a kind of a disgust. You have to admit.
Yes, and with that, everybody but Connor can make a sanity roll.
Damn it.
Question though.
Yes.
Would I be to focus on getting Connor? Since so no, I would notice.
You
You
probably
can
hear
make a
the
luck
screams.
roll first.
What?
You can make a luck roll first, Revan. If you succeed on your luck roll, you're not paying attention.
No.
So since you failed, you have to make the same. You looked enough to see what the Shoggoth was doing.
At least I roll success on the sanity roll.
Okay. If you succeeded, you don't lose any sanity points. If you failed, you just lose 1 point.
I don't lose anything.
It's horrific, but you don't lose anything.
Starting
Your
to-
mind is still on Connor.
And also, so I started to get used to this. As a video.
Yeah,
As that
I'm
sounds-
getting used to being shot by my friends.
Welcome to the club.
I remember a certain basement where a doctor shot me in the back.
No, that wasn't Connor. As a player, you might be getting used to it.
Yeah, why does this keep
No,
happening?
as a player, I'm getting used to it.
Why is this
Connor,
keep...
you hear from beyond the grave, "Somebody get me to a goddamn doctor!"
Why is this
Somebody
keep
get me
happening to me, for fuck's sake?
I don't know. You probably cursed.
I'm probably gonna lie about me shooting you.
Yeah, you know you were standing right beneath him.
The Shoggoth reached over and touched you, I swear!
No! I would say that
Mind control.
someone
Mind control, of
I
course.
would say that someone from the counter shot at you.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I'd probably believe it.
Right, Connor, you can make see if you can make an extreme Constitution check.
Oh,
Nope.
Nope.
This is success. I'm doing fumble.
So, Revan, where are you bringing Connor?
Just kick me off the roof.
No.
just like we do anytime.
I'll assume you can
He's
get him
unconscious,
safely
he'll
off the
bounce.
roof, but
Yeah, I will be doing that obviously, and I would I don't know much about much places, so I would just get to the hotel that we were in, as bad as it probably is.
okay. I'll assume you're able to make it back to the hotel if that's where you want to go.
Yeah,
It's not too far away.
I don't trust the doctors around here that they won't use the black stuff on him, so yeah. And I make sure, that Watson is not gonna use it.
Alright, Connor, you can make an extreme Constitution check.
Constitution check. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22. 22.
All right. You're gonna head back to the hotel. What's everybody else gonna do?
Well, I tend to not like being around a alien tentacle monster, so I'm probably just gonna follow Revenant Connor.
Okay.
I mean, apparently, gunshots and fists do almost nothing to that creature, so why even bother fighting it? Let's be honest.
All right, Watson, what are you doing?
I'll try and follow the guys that went out at the back of the tent.
Okay.
And see where they go. Reloading as I go.
If you do that, probably I'm seeing this. If you're not following the others, I would follow you. So you're not getting kidnapped.
Okay. Can Watson and Giovanni make luck rolls?
We.
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. All right. So you rush through the burning tent, skipping past Weber's body, and you are able to see the three men fleeing in the direction of the desert. You're in Australia. There's a massive desert.
Yeah, in the center, going into the center. Yeah. It still looks quite odd. I don't know. Should we follow them or just leave them to their mercy?
I think we should follow them and try and see where they're going and try to destroy any bottles of stuff that they're carrying.
I mean, they are literally running into nothingness. I don't see anything around.
They're local. If they're running away, then I would assume that they know where they're running to.
Why not running closer and then shoot them in the leg to make them stop running?
God, I love this group so much.
Okay, after you.
Okay. I wait at a moment.
The two of you make spot hidden rolls.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. All right. You guys
I can
both
tell what
notice.
size boots they're wearing.
Yeah. That one of the three men seems to be more of a leader than the other two, and is giving them mild directions, like tilting their head in to the right and to the left, which way they should run.
The middleman?
The one in the middle, yes.
The one in the middle, okay. If we run, would we be faster than them, or are they still too far away?
What is your movement speed?
That's a good question. 7.
8.
All right.
Are they looking round as they go, or are they just concentrating on going in the direction they're being?
They're just concentrating on where they're going. They're not paying attention.
Okay.
They haven't even looked back to see if they're being followed yet. If you were to chase them, Watson would catch up to them, but Giovanni would not.
Okay. That's bad. Hey, do you know how to carry a gun?
Yes, thank you.
Alright,
I know which end to point in the right direction as well.
do you have one with you, or should I give you one of mine?
I've got a gun, thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You just pointed at him, holding the barrel.
All right, so you guys can start running. Giving chase if you wish.
Right, so...
Alright, who's carrying me?
Revan is.
Well,
One shot you.
Okay, that makes sense.
Revan, I need you to make a luck roll.
So many luck rolls. Yes!
Okay, yeah, you're able to avoid
thank God.
any physical danger to Connor and get him to the hotel safely.
I am thoroughly impressed.
Claps unconsciously for how impressed he is.
Yeah, you were running kind of blindly with Connor, and you nearly ran Connor into a stone wall.
This isn't what I want to hear!
But you managed to avoid the obstacles.
You're safe, don't worry.
So
Connor wakes up
Watson
3 hours
and
later. Am I in hell?
Maybe.
Watson and Giovanni. Are you running after the men?
Yep.
Okay. Well then, what would you like to do?
Once I get within reasonable range for my revolver, I'll take a shot at the guy in the middle who seems to be giving instructions.
Okay. Shoot away.
Oh!
So we.
You shoot and he goes down immediately. I mean, with your first shot, you would have started to drop him, but the second one just totally eliminated him. He falls down. You hear the shattering of bottles that break, and you see a pool of this blackish liquid around him. The other two men, now seeing you guys approaching, run even as fast as they can.
Did they seem to carry something?
They're carrying whatever they were able to get their hands on. But what Watson and Giovanni noticed that they seem to be mostly focused on the bottles.
So to the other ones, but this time try not to immediately murder them.
I thought
This time, shoot the enemy!
right, I'll fire another 2 shots at the guy in front.
Okay.
God, poor Connor. He's had such a shitty lot in life.
All right. You shoot, and even though you're trying to restrain yourself, you kill the guy. He just stumbles to the ground, and blood has sprayed out. You know, he's landed on the glass shards of the bottles, which have now pierced his skin.
Oh, come on. I mean, it is the saying goes 3 times a sham, but come on.
The last guy drops what he was carrying, which were all bottles that smash. He raises up his hands and says, "Please don't shoot! Please don't shoot!"
Shoot.
Right, I'll cover him with my revolver and suggest to Giovanni that he ties him up with the belt from one of the 2 that I killed.
Okay. Do they carry any kind of rope?
No, the belts will do.
No, I was asking. It's possible that they are just carrying pants without any kind of belt. I mean,
I'd say that they're wearing
Okay.
something that you can use to make binds. But I need you to make a luck roll. Or a dexterity roll. Either one. I'll leave that up to you.
I take the one. Where's the roll? Okay.
Oh, very nice.
That'll do
Yeah, but-
nicely.
But the first roll counts. First roll was the original one. The second one was just for.
Oh,
Okay.
Because Because the first one didn't show up. That's why I pressed the second time.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't. It takes a minute to populate, and then a whole bunch of rolls happen at once.
All right. You think you secured the band? Basically, you see you secured his hands.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? He's looking incredibly upset.
Firstly, I'd like to look if there are any of the shot guys, if there's any kind of bottle that resembles the all cure.
Yes, that's what they were carrying. That's all they were carrying. They didn't even have any alcohol with them. They just had the bottles.
I step on them.
You hear Connor's ghost going, "That's fucking shameful."
Thought a voice in my head.
The guy that you captured sort of winces whenever he hears another bottle break.
You know what? I let 2 bottles, quotation marks, alive, and I just say, "Come on, let's take him back home. I'm sure he is very cooperative." And I write, "Sweetheart," and I'm giving a death stare.
He doesn't say anything. He just looks at you.
So
Okay.
where were you and your friends heading for?
He doesn't answer you.
We're taking them back home. I mean, I can practice my casual work here, but it would cause too much of an uproar.
How far did we get, Mike?
Not far. Not even, like, from where your hotel is, like, maybe a quarter mile. So you caught up relatively quickly.
Okay, then let's take him back to the hotel room, and then we start the questioning.
Alright, he complies. He lets you lead him.
Oh, we should do something about the bodies, or else it could cause us a lot of trouble. Ah. I'll probably take some of the...
You can dump the bodies into, Mike.
Well, you guys can both make idea rolls first. Yeah, you are fairly certain there were no witnesses.
Yeah. Just to be sure, would there be any kind of garbage dumpster or anything that resembles it?
I mean, I assume that you can find somewhere to stash the bodies.
Okay.
Whether they be some sort of trash receptacles, gardening, whatever.
Do they have anything interesting with them? Not just clothes. Ooh.
Okay, hold on. They don't really have, like, a lot of possessions on them. However, they all are armed.
I like armed.
They each have handguns on them.
They
which you
fired
guys-
at us first, officer. Honest.
which you guys would recognize as 45s.
Okay.
But the one that was shot first, the leader, they all have these like crude clubs with them, that basically wooden shaft with nails broken through. But the one that was leading them has a club like that seems to where the nails are dripping and coated in some sort of liquid.
That's not great.
Caveman tactics. Simple gangster. Well, probably I'll be taking the the spiky one with the liquid on it,
Okay.
and the rest goes into the dumpster. If John doesn't claim anything.
All right. The club does a D8 of damage, and it forces a con save to whoever it hits.
And the 8 damage bonus?
No damage bonus.
No. Mm.
And you said the clubs were covered in a liquid of some sort, Mike?
Just the one has some sort of liquid on it.
You can also have one. I mean, they have plenty of them.
No, I think I'll forgo the use of a club like that, thank you. I would recommend being very careful with the one that's got some sort of liquid on it.
It could be blood. I mean, it looks a bit dark, and I don't know what you else would smash with this kind of weapon. Or do you smash your watermelons with?
Poison would be an interesting concept.
Oh, so you mean the liquid of a poison on the spike, so it the damage is
Yeah.
Ah, we didn't have that in Italy. Interesting concept. Maybe not so caveman after all.
The name Medici springs to mind.
They could have some, yes. Anyway, we should take our new friend with us. I'm sure he has a lot of answers for us.
I hope he does.
Yeah, he walks willingly. And you're able to go and back to the hotel with your prisoner and meet up there. Connor, you can make another Constitution check at hard difficulty.
Okay, come on, get me hard.
Nani?
Nope.
Nope. Alright, so Connor's still passed out unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Death save 2.
Did you kill the other guy?
We
Really
left one alive.
Why?
I mean, why not?
But why?
I mean, we could just kill them. Oh, sure, but why not? Torturing is fun. For Giovanni. For Giovanni.
Connor unconsciously burbles and puts a thumb up.
Acknowledge.
Alright, so you guys are all back in the hotel.
Yeah, I would stop Watson from treating him with the stuff. And if he would was on like trying to like get it close to him or just grab it, I would just get it out of his hand and break it. Try to destroy it. No! Black stuff. Connor's not gonna pulling any of that black stuff. We don't want him to become nigger. Oh fuck. that was...
Not great.
Alright, Revan, you can roll a D100.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I deserve this punishment.
100.
I thought it would be funnier.
Okay. I'm not telling you why, I'm just wanted you to roll it.
Yeah, this is a punishment for that.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah, the joke wasn't good. Sorry.
Alright.
Like I said, I apologize, by the way. But anyway, my character would try to stop Watson from giving him that black stuff.
Alright.
So he doesn't turn into the whatever creature you call what's name was. Yeah.
Okay. So now you have a unconscious, bleeding Connor and a scruffy, tan-skinned Australian prisoner.
I will try to bandage the bleeding.
Make a first aid roll.
Can I assist him in doing that?
Since
Yes.
Watson-
So
Watson
you can
isn't-
take it with advantage.
Watson
This is
isn't
okay.
around, but it seems like. Okay.
I have a bad feeling. I don't know.
Close.
Close.
I'll be the $5 million Irishman. Just glug 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 glug. Glug 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 glug.
Alright, you, Connor,
Hooray.
you apply bandages, but the bleeding continues.
Meow.
God damn it.
In my
God damn it,
defense,
stop fucking bleeding.
okay. In my defense, I'm more proficient with inflicting cure. Bleeds aggressively.
Watson, where the fuck are you?
He should be there.
You shoot me in the back, I'll bleed all over your favorite shirt.
Yeah, Watson is able to secure with the
Thank you, Lamont.
hands of a doctor. Actually,
It's amazing what you can do if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I know, right?
secure bandages and close up the wound and clean it out as best as he can with what he has available. So,
Good.
I'm going to say that. How much do you get back?
At the 100.
He's not get that much back. Connor, you get back 4 HP. And you regain consciousness.
Hello. How are you feeling? Some bastard has shot you from the crowd, as it would seems like.
Right. Did the
Go-
go through in the through, Mike, or
Connor?
is it still inside Connor?
No, it went through it,
Yes.
So
There's no
should be
bullet.
good. No, but he has got two obvious dirty, great big holes.
Yeah, you were able to clean it out, as best you could using some actual alcohol. You did some,
And I have plenty of alcohol if you need to sterilize anything.
yeah, you did some crude stitches to close the wound as best you could, and then you wrapped bandages
Yeah.
to stem the bleeding.
Did you hear what I
Have a
said,
clear idea of what direction the
Jack?
shot came from.
So Connor hasn't heard anything because he's been dying and unconscious.
No, I said that when you woke up.
Oh. No, I did not hear what you said.
Okay, Hello. Are you alright? It seems like that someone from the seat has have taken a shot at you.
From that range, that is some impressive sharpshooter.
Revan, like a fast talk roll.
I'm fucked. Yeah.
Oh.
Do I need to make any sort of checks?
Nope.
No.
You already know that Revan is lying to you.
Did you shoot me in the fucking back?
Mm.
You know, in Italy, we consider silent as a silent way of agreeing.
Yeah, so I assume you shot me in the back, and now I'm staring at you incredulously, but I'm also in serious pain, so I'm not really trying to do much.
Yeah, I think Revin might be on the phone again, but I'll repeat the comment that I made about, the Shoggoth may have spoke his aim by some sort of mind control.
Shoggoth can't mind control people. It's not a thing that they can do. I'm not entirely sure how they hunt. I was studying that when Revan here kindly shot me in the back.
The fucking gun. Piece of shit, I should replace this shit. Kika all of a sudden to the book.
I'm sure they
Piece
must
of
have
shit.
pea shooters in the town somewhere for the kids.
No.
What did I hear? I heard some of you were investigating this, what did you call it again, Mr. Watson? Shoggoth? Shoggoth? Shoggoth?
Connor said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Shoggoths are the black things we keep seeing crawl out of goats and people. It was what was possessing your grandfather.
Yes.
That Shoggoth there was an adult. The ones we faced before were adolescent at oldest.
How the hell did you manage to kill them? I mean, not even my trustworthy Tommy could do anything to them.
Young ones can be hurt by fire. This
And
one can only be hurt by magic.
Of course.
Ooh, mad. Sorry, I'm Italian, not Scottish with unicorn.
What does being Italian have to do with magic?
Or nothing, just that we don't have a unicorn as our coat of arms.
Why, you just have giant temples to an invisible man in the sky.
That is something completely different.
What? What?
Of course it is. You'll just talk to your choir boys.
Just the one with a...
What are you even talking about, Connor?
Anyway, huh.
So, magic, and this magic can do magic? Or is there some kind of course where you can learn that?
I mean, you've already seen me do magic.
Yes, he
Or
can do
that
that.
scream, whatever.
Yeah, the scream.
Ah,
You've already seen me cast magic. Therefore, you already know it exists. Less so about the invisible man in the sky who doesn't talk to you.
well, I let these guys, and he points to his hands, I let these guys mostly talk for myself.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, so out of character, I really want to go, and that's why you're lonely, but it doesn't make
Oh.
sense in game. But it was so good, I had to say it anyway.
The prisoner is just like shaking his head and mentally thinking about all the choices he's made in life that have led up to this point in time.
oh right. We have totally forgot about the tiny detail. Why the fuck we
I
have
thought
the
we
guy?
left him behind, honestly.
No, you took one prisoner with you.
Oh shit, okay.
I just now realized that he's there, and we have forgot about one teensy tiny detail. That there is a fucking tied up guy.
Alright, Mr. Watson caught me this wonderful specimen here. He was very willingly to talk to us, right? And I'm hitting him on the back.
He kind of glares at you as best he can.
He can glare at least.
And he can glare, but he's not saying anything, he's just glaring.
Glaring intensify.
Mr. Revin, you said you were very familiar with the art of acquiring information in a non-orthodox way.
No.
No, you didn't?
I said that I would burn the asshole that the kill that was responsible for my grandfather's death by burning him alive and try to get information from him.
Well, technically he works for them. Technically he works.
Oh, that changes everything.
The stage is yours.
Hello. Where is the fire?
He's just looking at you.
So what part of your body should we set on a fire first?
Start with his toes!
Yeah,
I like your spirit, Irish.
that sounds fun. Huh. Do you have some iron to, that we can melt, heat and then start burning him a bit?
The room has a fireplace in it, right? For heating in the winter?
Yeah, but
Which would mean it would probably have a set of iron fire tools as well.
I need to go to the toilet. Excuse me.
I'm doing the preparation this time and trying to find something, some iron or steel, whatever, nearby to hold in the fireplace.
I don't think there will be a fire.
Why not?
And in fact, in Darwin, I'm not entirely sure whether there would be a fireplace even. Certainly not in individual bed. Darwin is right up in the north of Australia.
Fuck yeah, you're right.
And it's summer or late autumn in October.
So no fire. A shame.
It's fine. We can just cut on him until he gives us what we want.
Who said something of cutting?
Are
Cut.
you any good with knives?
Knife? Funny one.
Connor's gonna laugh and spit up some blood. I am handy with a knife. Also, did I gain any HP back?
It was just 4 HP.
4 HP. Okay, so now I'm at 6 of 14. Ah, wrong button is wrong. Alright, well, while I load back in, go. Okay, that's So, should I still have dying checked or no?
Yes. Oh no, you don't have to have dying check. You just have to have
Major wound.
check.
Okay. Yeah, because I have major wound, gunshot wound.
Okay, if you don't mind, then I would start questioning. And he puts off his clothes, his coat, and what you see is he's wearing kind of smoking, an order suit, and with that he's walking up to our new fellow man. Hi there. We didn't get to know each other. And he takes a chair right in front of him. So he's staring him right in the eyes. Saying, okay, let's start with the basics. Before we beat the crap out of you to get what we want, I'd like to have some personal information of you first. Name, occupation, family, yes, no, someone who would sorrow your death, yes or no.
He does not answer your question.
Look, I'm trying to be nice here. And he puts on one fist his brass knuckles. But if you're trying to insult me even more or silence, I just have to get out your information. So we can take it the one way, you're just telling me everything I would need to know. Or we use this little friend, and you will just see with one eye on. Do we have a deal? I'm trying to intimidate him.
Well, make an intimidate roll.
Woo.
Yeah, he smiles and just says, by the time you've solved the mystery, it'll already be too late.
You're one of those guys. I hit him once.
Alright, make a fighting brawl attack.
I do not want to murder him, but...
Okay. Just make the fighting brawl roll.
That's
Alright. You punch him.
Ooh.
And he, you hear like a small cracking sound, and he spits out a couple teeth and a small stream of blood.
Okay, I'm not actually going to shout right now in the microphone, but I'd like to scream at him and saying, "Now, back to the basic! Who are you and who are you working for? I'm not asking for much, but you would keep insulting me, it's insane!"
Can I find some sort of walking stick or something else to aid me in wandering around so I can walk up to this?
I would assume that yes, you can.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up behind him, behind Giovanni. I admire your spirit, friend, but hitting him in the face is giving him too much credit. And assuming I can stand on my own for a second, I'm just gonna pick up the walk. Okay, so how's the prisoner sitting? Is he like in a chair with his arms tied behind the chair, or is he sitting on the ground? How is he positioned?
He's sitting in a chair with his arms tied behind his back.
Okay, I'm gonna... There's a much faster way to get into a man's tongue to loosen. And I'm just gonna pick up my stick and just jab him in the nuts.
Okay. You can also make a fighting brawl check.
Yeah, of course it's hard.
He
God. I burst a
groans
testicle.
and bends forward just a little bit. He's like, oh, you'll regret that.
You will regret if you stop talking. If you continue to stop talking to us.
If you
Now
continue
talk.
to stop talking to us, that doesn't make any sense, mate.
Shut up.
But see, hitting him in the nuts made him make a noise.
Should I be worried?
No.
Okay.
He fumbled his intelligence roll. That can't be good.
You see, I also admire your kind of approach, but this is just insulting his masculinity. If you want to really be masculine with getting information, you need to hit him like this. He goes up for another punch, not killing him.
Okay.
Where are you punching him?
Face.
Okay.
Now he's bleeding. Like his mouth, there's like a scrape on the side of his face from where you punched him. So there's blood starting to drip from his face. He's still slightly hunched over from being hit in the nuts.
Yeah, that can't be good for him.
So, are we now finally in the condition to talk to each other?
You should have just shot me.
Oh, believe me, if I
Left
would
my
have shot,
body to rot in the desert.
you know, death is something for those who deserve. You deserve nothing up until now, and if you don't start talking to us, I will make sure your death will be far, far in the future. Tell us. Oh, we are going to have a great time in the side room. Intimidation.
Yeah,
Okay.
From a medical point of view, I would suggest that we try breaking certain joints, starting with his fingers, a joint at a time.
Ah, very clever of you.
His eyes go wide.
God, we're just an entire party of sociopaths. This is amazing. It's like the spirit of Jack Dempsey just comes over everybody. Let's fuck this guy up.
I mean, look at the tombstone. Jack's just smiling. Anyway, how's our friend doing? Is he talking? Yes or no?
Well, you're not talking to him. He's still moaning.
We should skip ahead. First things first. This all cure or all poison or I don't know. You call it probably Irish whiskey up there. What kind of thing is exactly? I'm no medic.
Are you talking about the various liquors I have on me, or what?
No, not yours. I'm talking about the all cure.
Oh, the all cure? I think it contains small essences of a shoggoth.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
And as you drink more of it, it becomes addicting. And the more essence you take in, the stronger the shoggoth seed inside you will grow.
He's right. We need a Shoggoth on our side.
So, I'm not imagining things, am I? A Shoggoth is a real thing. A real alien. A real non-Earth.
Yes, it is.
They're not aliens. Whatever you've been reading has told you lies. They are from Earth.
They're from... Then why isn't there any kind of Shoggoth in my face? I'm very sorry.
Did you kill that person already?
Oh no, we're just torturing the hell out of them. We were arguing if hitting him in the face or in the more efficient way of getting information.
Burning his feet.
There is no fire there.
No, god damn it. Do any of you have
It's all right. I suggested breaking
matches?
various
What about?
points.
Do any of you have matches?
Yeah.
I
No,
suggested cutting on him too.
Yeah, cutting the fingers, as John said, would be an option. But he just started talking, actually.
Matches. Do we have matches?
Not currently.
Hold on, Revan. We'll find someone else for you to shoot in the back in a minute.
No.
So yeah,
Fine.
I'll take out my knife too.
Was he talking? No, not.
Yes, he was talking. He was just telling me about why they would need some non-human creature on, and he's holding up his hand, their side. Or
Bad
whatever
idea.
of what it is.
Bad idea.
So why do you need those kind of things on your side?
It's nice pets, probably. They can murder your enemies. You can pet them. They can, change into beings that are comfortable to pet. You know,
Need it for defense.
stupid
Oh,
reason.
defense. Oh, we are using our hench thugs also to defend ourselves.
Yes, use extraplanar beasts to defend yourselves. This is a rational thing to do.
You are an idiot. You are an idiot. I say to the person.
Okay, I was like,
I think that one is an idiot. He looks at Connor.
No, you're an idiot. You literally wanted a creature that would literally kill you in
You know,
within a few seconds.
We wanted a Shoggoth on our side. We wanted to unleash it.
You know what is it called? Wow.
Of course we know what it's called.
Yeah, more okay. If you know what it's called, then you know some information about it, which means you're a bigger dumbass than I thought.
I am not a dumbass.
Yes, you are. You literally wanted a creature that consumes everything in its path. Do you have
Also,
do you have like a tree to treat it so it doesn't bite your hand off?
Yes, we know a way to keep it on our side and not take us out with it.
I think it would be very fun to see that. Your own creation is feeding upon your own.
Don't be silly. We're not fools. We take precautions. We studied these things. We know what has to be done. We know everything that we need to know about them.
Every single one of you knows about it?
How do we kill it then?
They're
Besides
pretty
magic.
indestructible. They're hard to kill.
magic can kill them.
Yeah,
Yes,
besides
but
magic.
they have to be destroyed through magical means. Their bodies basically have to be ripped apart.
Nothing else.
If they're young, if they're weak, you could probably get away with fire with them. And once
Yeah.
they're burned, non-magical weapons would probably suffice. But an adult, a powerful one, is going to resist any attempts to hurt it.
Wait. You said non-magical.
Yeah, your
Wait,
gun is non-magical.
you're
Those
suggesting
brass
that
knuckles are non-magical.
You suggest there is a way how to make our weapons magical?
I think I actually know how to do that. Let me double check. My monsters, my book? No, never mind. I can only make a specific kind of magical item and it wouldn't help.
Yes, there's things you can do to make your weapons more magical. I really can't help you on it, but I know that there are ways to do it.
Oh, cool. And you're probably also willing to tell details, aren't you?
I don't know the details, so how can I tell them to you?
But could you tell us the position of someone who could give us this information?
Give us names, locations.
Name, address, favorite taste in torturing, everything.
I'm sure there's this guy in Egypt who could tell it to you. If you could convince him.
What is his name?
El-Shakti, something like that. Guy knows a lot.
Oh. Cool.
El-Shakti.
There might be this guy in London. Yeah, at the Penny Foundation. You might know. Not a lot of people know.
What is his name? The man in the Penny Foundation.
Penny Foundation.
What was his name?
He looks at his notes.
The keeper knows, but I don't. I fumbled my intelligence roll.
George Tsoukalos, the aliens guy.
Would there be a guy in New York?
No. No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh.
No, there was a guy in New York, but something happened.
Huh.
Fired.
What happened to?
Something. People died. So there's nobody in New York who could have helped you.
What about Australia?
He might know.
Well, Myers would probably know something, but he's probably in court. So, no. There's no way in calling him.
Well, as far as I know, he's the one who had all this information about the Chagas, so he probably knows what you need.
Meyer, you say?
No, I didn't say.
The Al-Shakti or what?
Yeah.
It was the Egypt one.
Can I make a whatever check to see if he's lying?
A psychology check.
Oh, 55. Woo!
He's not lying to you.
He's not lying. Okay.
No. Al-Shakti in Egypt, in Cairo, it would be your best bet.
Oh, great. I'm sure nothing bad will happen there.
Great, we have to only travel to fucking
Did
Egypt.
you say there was somebody in Australia that might be able to tell us?
He might know, but I don't know if he knows.
Who's that?
Tell us what you know so we can check if he knows what you know he knows.
I don't know what his name is. I don't think he even goes by his regular name.
Psychology.
So we now have to look for a guy whose name is his regular name.
He is, as far as he knows, telling you the truth.
Okay. I can't see a sign of lying. No, he's telling the truth. He really doesn't know. That's bad. That's very bad.
No, of course.
So, anyone of you who has a question?
Where in Australia he is?
Good question.
Yeah, what about Weber's medicine? Do you know anything about it? What it is capable of?
It's planting this alien, non-alien creature inside of you, and it grows stronger with every sip you drink.
The more you take of the medicine, the more it has a hold of you. To be honest, I know there are other side effects.
Does death count as side effect?
I don't believe you would die from taking the medicine.
Yes.
Objection.
Die.
I don't think you would actually die from taking it. I think what happens to you would be pretty catastrophic.
Yes.
So you would
die.
wish, but you would.
There's a point in time where it stops working. It won't heal any more wounds. And by that point, it's already too late.
Yeah.
So, back to the question of Mr. Watson. Would you know where in Australia this man of magic knowledge would be?
No, I don't know.
Psychology.
Go ahead.
Nope.
I force it.
Very nice.
You can tell that he is keeping something from you.
Oh, great. Okay, kicking.
Right, now let's just cut on him a little bit.
Oh, what? No.
I'm going to tell somebody to lean down and undo his boots.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to do that.
I sensed a sweet little liar in your voice. And for that you have to be punished. You are not telling the truth. And that's why you get this consequence.
Oh.
Mr. McLaren.
Cut his pinky off.
What?
What you...
No.
Then tell her.
What?
Continue on, Mr. McLaren, as long as he's in debt.
I will continue to do so. And if he doesn't say anything before I get his boot off, I'm just going to hold his left foot down with my knife in between the pinky toe and the other toe, and just say, "Alright, if you don't start talking, little Pinky is definitely gonna go to market."
Would you miss Mr. Little Pinky?
Revan, make a luck roll.
He's
Okay.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
No!
Suddenly, he shoots me in the back again.
Oh, the iron.
I figured what's happening.
The binds that you tied around his wrists are when you were questioning him, he was working the binds back and forth to try to loosen them, and they finally came enough undone where he's able to reach around and grab Giovanni.
Can I give him a head pop?
He is swinging for your head, so you can try to headbutt him.
Yoo-hoo!
Since I had the knife there, could I just bring it down and chop his toe off when he starts to move?
Make a luck roll.
I will try to.
Damn it.
No, he missed his foot.
Yeah, I will try to. If Giovanni manages to get him off him, I will try to jump on him and get him on the ground.
Oh, extreme.
Unfortunately, I've got to head out, so I'm gonna say, as this happens, he hits me in the chest with his knee, and I pass out from pain.
Okay. That's bad to hear, but
Yeah.
we're just...
Sorry about this, guys, but yeah, I gotta run. So I will see you all next week.
Alright.
See you.
See ya. Okay,
Alright, so
Okay,
yeah, he takes his arm and he just punches Giovanni in the head
For 3 damage.
for 3 damage.
yeah, I will try to get him and try
What's
Hold him
the
tight.
other-
and yeah, I have to hold him tight, to get him on the ground and hold his hands so he can so Giovanni can cut his hands off.
Make a strength roll.
I'm assisting him in doing that.
I'm enforcing that.
You said something, Watson.
Yeah, Watson
What the fuck?
will draw and point it at the prisoner, saying,
He's
"Stop
able
that, or I shoot you."
he's able to throw Revan to the side. But he raises his hands when Watson points the gun at him.
I'll quickly come around and get his hands and try to tie him up.
I suggest that you tie them to the legs of the chair.
Make a another strength roll.
And do it
I'm
properly
watching all-
this time.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
as you try to grab hold his arms and tie him back, he just pulls away.
What the fuck?
Make a dex roll.
Yes.
Alright. He reaches into his belt and he pulls out a small spiked club and he starts to press it into his neck. As Revan, you are able to move before he's able to slit his own throat and pull the weapon away.
I think Watson's shot missed.
And Watson's shot missed.
Okay,
That's
Goddammit,
the shot
guys, help
before.
me! Goddammit, guys, help me! Me tie him up!
which means charge.
I just hit him in the head.
Fuck.
After the revolver.
Okay.
I'll try to hold him down.
With the intention of knocking him out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's disoriented and you're able to grab hold of him and he's kind of dizzy a little bit. You're able to tie him back up.
You
Finally this time.
motherfucker! You
Uh,
motherfucker! And I hit him hard in the face.
Okay.
And I'll do a medicine check on him to check to see if he's showing any signs of being poisoned.
Oh yeah, that could be.
No, he's not. You don't see any signs of poison.
Watson? Can you make sure that he survives after I cut his fingers off?
Why don't you just break his fingers rather than cut them off?
Because he could still use finger somehow. It would still be there, but if you would just cut it off, it would be what do we say? A souvenir of our.
Yeah.
Watson's size.
I'm sure this is not how you.
I'll make no promises.
I'm sure this is not how you used to carry out medicine, but this will just be for a little moment.
I'll hold him cutting his fingers. I'm enough of this bastard. I look at Giovanni and said that.
I just nod to you. Go for it.
Holding him so you can cut his fingers. That's what I'm doing.
You're leaving me the honor to do.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I would just grab the knife. Oh, 5. I cut off his middle finger.
He screams in pain.
Mission accomplished. Okay.
He wants to like cradle his hand, but he can't.
Okay. Back to the question where you wearing a little piece of shit. I mean, you were wearing a liar. Tell us the location of this man, or you can say goodbye to your thumb.
I was about to suggest that because it'll be harder for him to hold anything without a thumb.
True.
He'll never get anything out of me.
We're not getting anything out of you. Okay. Thumb.
Don't do it! Yeah, he howls in pain.
What did he say?
I need everybody to make a luck roll.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait. I was on.
God damn it.
Yeah.
After that, I would get something to tie his mouth.
But I can't get any information out of him then.
I'm sure you're able to find a way to bind his mouth if you want to, or to gag him.
Yeah. I would gag him every time the cutting is gonna go, and I'm gonna be like,
He's crying now.
Oh, do you want to get back to mommy? I tell you something. You can go back to your mommy and cry out your little lies. But tell us first that that little magic man is living in Australia.
go
Are
on.
you intimidating him right now?
I mean, I cut 2 of his fingers off, so yes. I force it.
Oh!
I don't know the way.
You don't know the way, but do you know the general location? Darwin, yes or no?
No,
That's
Sydney,
we
yes.
were gonna get a truck to take us out of
To take you
Darwin.
where?
Truck, Darwin. Oh, interesting.
To
Now we are
Cthulhu.
getting to somewhere.
What did you say? Did you say what country?
Kunkudgery. It's the closest, really, you can get.
You are all going to go there, right?
Yeah.
Psychology?
2 of us were gonna go there. Yeah, he's telling you the truth.
Yes, then. Okay. For what reason 2 of you were going there? Is there some kind of big event?
Our orders.
Of course.
Orders. Okay. From whom?
Him.
From him. Okay. And where did you find this him? I know a lot of him.
Does he have a specific name or nickname?
Who's asking
I know.
me right now?
I mean, Revan is just asking him.
Okay.
Yeah, I just ask him.
Are you trying? Make a charm roll.
Oh, charming. Okay.
You have to charm this one. The answer to this one.
What the fuck? Trying to force it. Close, but no. Fuck
You
it.
forced it and failed. Oh.
That's gonna be half pain in the ass. Fine.
Revan, make a luck roll. Alright, you start feeling this itching sensation in your left arm.
In what?
Your left arm.
also step away and take a look at my arm.
Alright,
You get away.
yeah, when you look...
If you do that, I immediately try to fix him where Revan was holding him.
Okay. Yeah,
What are you doing? Do you want to let him go?
What did I see?
you see a large bruise on your arm. Your whole bicep is now purple.
What is it?
Watson? Watson?
Yes.
Take a look. And I show him the
Make
injury.
it First aid, mate.
Medicine would be your best bet. Alright, you can tell that obviously there's an injury sustained to his arm, but there's no apparent injury to the arm itself. So you would suspect that the injury is somehow internal.
What have you been up to, Revin?
What do you mean?
Well, there's no obvious signs of what's causing this bruising.
Okay, I have an idea that oh no, no, God damn it! Why?
What?
Why
What is the
already?
matter? What is the matter?
About Giovanni, can you keep an eye on him?
Or I'm not leaving my eyes off. He was still
Yeah.
trying to tell me more things about the event happening.
We are gonna go to the second room. Give us a second. And we go to the second room that we have. We are in the hotel, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll go with Watson to other room. To probably his room or somewhere. And when we are there, I just say, "The fucking thing is inside me. God damn it. Oh, this. It's spreading. The fucking medicine. Don't you remember? I have it inside me. Must be it." I'm sort of whisperish, but my tone is fucking angry. No! God damn it, I still things to do. No! And I would say this only when we are at the room. At another room to Watson.
Yeah, alright. That's fine.
How do you react, Watson?
I think it's unlikely because, you've only had one dose as far as I'm aware.
There is no doubt. There is no doubt. It must be it. You said yourself it's internal. What else could it be? How could this be possible?
No idea offhand, but if what you say is true, I don't know how to treat it, apart from possibly you're dying.
I know that.
Just try to be a dear and not make a mess.
Maybe let's start asking that stupid piece of shit. Maybe there is maybe a way how to get it on me. Not having too much, hopes, but still. It's
Well, I
all
suppose
best
if
bad.
it's spreading, I could treat it like gangrene.
Yeah, got a card of my hand, I see. I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
It's in your bicep, so I think probably it'll mean taking your arm off.
Before, let's before that, talk to that guy. Maybe he knows something that could help me. And we go back to the room.
But before we go back into the other room, I'll point out that they've been selling this medicine for quite a long time, and so far we've only found one person that we know of that's actually been affected by it, and that was your grandfather. And he was taking multiple doses every day, over a couple of months.
Then there is nothing else that this could do, though. How could I have internal bleeding in my arm? How?
Have you been bitten by anything?
I don't think so.
Hard roll. Would I? Yeah, I'll double check his arm just to see if there's any signs of insect or snake bite or any other form of injection point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have any other ideas of where any possible infection can come from.
So, no idea what's causing it, Reverend. And obviously no way of knowing how to treat it either.
Let's ask that guy then. And then we go back to the room. When we are back, I'll go to Giovanni and whisper. Giovanni, you might have a problem. We need to get from that server page how to treat someone having the thing inside. He might have starting to do something with me.
To do something with you? How come?
And I show him the hand.
Jeez! Oh, jeez!
I don't
Have
know.
you been bitten by a snake?
No, I wasn't. Just on double check. What's
Hey,
in the...
Australian scammer. Could you tell me something about this arm? Would you know of any kind of condition related to or cure?
There are side effects.
Is this
That's
a
all
side
I know.
effect?
Could be.
Or could this be? Could be.
I really
could-
don't know.
Psychology.
He really doesn't know.
Okay.
If there is something, if there is the piece of shit, how did you call it? The shellac piece of shit. Is there a way how to get it from a body? What's it? Currently alive hosting on it.
Well, if you're
And are
trying to get a Shoggoth to leave your body, it'd be the same way that you could enchant your weapons. Same spell.
Great. Since what about fire or heat? Wouldn't be that working since the early, at early stage day.
Well, you could light your arm on fire, but you'd then also have lit your arm on fire. So,
How do we get to Kujali or whatever it was that you said this person that knows about enchanting weapons lives
To Concudgery?
in Cudgery?
Well, probably the fastest way would be to just take the ferry back over to Derby and then take the train down to Concudgery. Simple as that.
Those are some simple directions.
If that's the easiest way to go. Not really the fastest way, but it's the easiest.
I think what we currently need is easiness. If we go the fastest way, one of us is probably getting killed. Ain't I right, Revin?
Fastest might be better if that is some form of growth.
Sure, but I don't want Revin to die on the way as well. What would be the other option? What would be the real fun?
Well, the way we were going to go is going to take truck overland. About half of the amount of time, but there's always the risk of something going wrong.
And what could go wrong? Are there some wild kangaroos that could punch you into death?
No, not wild kangaroos. You Italian moron. Swing and a miss.
If I'm gonna miss that. It's 7 points, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're gonna spend luck.
I take the 51. No. That's it. I intentionally fail. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I smash my fist into the ground right next to him. You have insulted me this past hour a lot of time. One more time and I will shoot your brain out.
No, that would be... He tried to kill himself. You know what he would enjoy? Another finger off. I look at Giovanni.
But it's quite hard. I have to do everything myself. I basically took the position of both. While you were doing business. The path.
But now I'm here.
Yeah, now you're here. If you want, you can cut them off. It's really simple. You just have to fling the knife down, a bit of force, and it's very... Even you can do that with your whatever.
Yeah.
But don't cut him now. I mean, he was just being very cooperative. We should award you for that. So,
Fine.
what awaits you there? On the fast way, if not some wild king.
Dirt roads, rocks, dry riverbeds.
Oh, I'm getting scared.
Oh, yes. Then, of course, you have the things that fly. Better hope that you can appease them. They're not out for blood at the moment. He's smiling.
What?
What are they talking? Are they talking about those birds that speak on the court?
No.
Then he's probably speaking about some other, creatures, entities, something like that.
They're usually friendly, but, they get hungry too.
They are not ones of yours? They're just flying there?
Eating people, probably.
Think about they're animals. You have to deal with them. Most of the time they're friendly, but every once in a while they get hungry and they will kill whatever they see. To feed.
Yeah, see, this friendly man just proved my point. We are taking the easy way, not the fast.
Yeah, but the problem is... And I show him my hand.
That hand. I gotta be honest with you. If that's really if that's some kind of infection, we could just let that iron bleed out. I mean, with that, the infection would go. In my defense, I have a 1 in medicine. I wouldn't know any better.
No, it's the creature doing. It's not much of an infection.
Also, you're a walking danger.
I know that. Don't worry. If it's gonna be needed, I'll burn myself.
How much of that liquid have you drunk in the past? I mean, okay, fair enough. Your grandfather died.
I literally had 1 dose. Or a few doses.
Let's be real. I mean, you said there was some kind of shock off in that drink, but you said it would take multiple doses. Does 1 doses actually do this much damage?
I don't know.
I was talking to the to the fixed guy on the ground.
There are side effects. I don't know what they are, but there are side effects.
Oh, fucking course they are.
Let's formulate the question differently.
Will you just let me go already? I'm tired. I want to go home.
Me
It's
too.
becoming ridiculous.
Indeed, it is. Just one more question.
What?
The question is: is 1 dose enough for the Shoggoth to evolve, or does it need multiple, or that? And don't come with a side. I swear, if you do a side effect, I kill you.
Listen. There are side effects to all medicine.
Oh God!
I will try to stop Giovanni. Hey, stop. You're making this too easy for him. There are better ways how to kill him.
Do you see how patient I am?
There are better ways how to kill him, and I give him this devilish smile.
He's laughing. Kill me all you want.
I mean,
Master
this is
will be pleased.
Don't worry, you will be laughing.
Is he really just I'm rolling a psychology roll to see if he's really laughing out of madness, or if he's laughing with a slide of sorrow or worries that he won't get a chance to serve his master as well as he thought he would.
Alright,
I think yes.
from the way he's laughing and what he's saying, you think that he not only prefers death, but believes that his master would prefer him to sacrifice himself rather than say too much.
Well, I mean, he said everything. The rest would be a logical conclusion. There are probably a lot of guys like him, probably less cooperative than him. We know the location. We know 2 ways of going there. We know what we are after, mostly, and yeah, probably there's a man who can cure our little Revan.
Yeah, so...
Watson will ask the prisoner, have you actually drunk any of this Weber's cure-all yourself or not?
No. Why would I? My mind is right where it needs to be.
I pull out 1 bottle. I think we need to sell it. And I open it up.
His expression turns into horror.
When I see that... Oh, let me help you. And I try to force his mouth open.
No.
Okay.
Well, I've got 9 bottles that I need to dispose of.
Well, we take those with us, of course. Well, we don't know who when we get the chance to watch us some more. Probably accused
Okay.
of probably cultists.
He's
I think it's-
struggling against Revan.
I'm.
Giovanni, could you please help me, babe?
Oh, sure. You know, I give you a chance. I'm not that of a torturous guy. That was a liar. Were you telling everything we need to know, or are you still keeping something very important from? I'd count to 3, and if you don't start talking, liquid will pour all in you. Then we will be a little shock of. 1, 2.
Make an intimidate roll.
Hey.
Yes.
Wait.
Ah. Okay.
We were given a timetable. Everything must be done by January.
Oh,
Genuine.
interesting.
Everything must be done. We weren't told when in January, but we were told January.
January something. That timetable. Do you have it with you, by any chance?
We were just told to have everything done by January. We weren't told what had to be done. We weren't given any handwritten memo. We were just told, get it all done by January. You really are an idiot, aren't you?
Does he really not know the date?
He really does not know the date. He was just told January.
Okay. Something
What do you
else?
think?
I think there are some more information. Or are there?
No.
1.
No, there's nothing else. I've told you everything I can tell you.
Have you remembered the name of the person that in Kankudgery that might be able to help us with enchanting weapons?
I don't know his name.
Was he a white or a black?
White.
Okay. Doesn't help much about the.
But he's not from here.
That helps.
Could you describe his face?
Oh. Yes, I can. Oh, where is it? He's an older man.
Oh. Like how old? Like in his 50s or
No,
60 and above?
like his 40s. Maybe 50.
Okay.
Balding. Glasses.
Fits to a lot of men, but that's at least a starting
Was
point.
he fat? Was he
No,
thin?
no. He's thin and his nose rounded, blends right in with his forehead. Yeah, everything. He doesn't have sharp features. Everything's rounded.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
5 minutes ago or so, I made a psychology roll. As you said, I really don't know anymore. Was it a liar or was it the?
You're asking
It
if
was-
he knows anymore? Hold on, actually.
Anymore? It was the 16 here. Psychology roll 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he know anymore? He does not know anymore.
Okay. Well, a wise pastor once said to me, I should stop when I have all information. And I will stop. I look at Revan. I give you the bottle. Do it.
Giovanni. And I start opening try to open his mouth. Giovanni, it's your turn.
Alright. No biting. Do I need to make a strength check? Or?
I'm gonna make strength check. I force his mouth open.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Oh.
His mouth snaps closed. And he shakes his head as best he can.
No.
Watson will come over and hold his nose.
Ah. Oh no.
His mouth opens up wide. He starts to breathe.
Bottle in.
Are you guys pouring the liquid down his throat?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Not too fast or he'll choke.
Oh. I need everybody to make a sanity roll.
To be inside.
I don't know if that was a great idea. I mean, we literally just created another enemy.
Oh, we're all right.
Why do I lose teeth?
Giovanni, you lose 1 point of sanity. Be very glad it was only 1 point of sanity.
Okay.
As you come to the realization that you just tortured a guy and really, really enjoyed it.
Ooh.
So now, what's his expression?
His eyes are wide, they're bloodshot, and he's sort of kneeling there, arms still tied.
Well then,
Oh,
partner.
and Watson will try and patch up his various injuries.
Okay.
You better start now before being ready another year later. Because those are very severe wounds he received.
And when he's treating him, I go whisper to Giovanni. Should he take up a grave and bury him in alive?
I literally did not understand you.
I whisper, should we dig up a grave and bury him alive?
No. What do you think? I am an inhuman swine?
You really want an answer to that?
I think that's too late.
I think he is sad.
Right.
Except of course, you can tell me a good and deep river. Then I show him what we do in Italian with people in Italia, what we do to people who lie to us.
Oh, look at his face. He's gonna be.
No, I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
Someone should.
Yeah, when he's
all
not.
be destroyed for that.
I'm sure of that. Hey, if you're dying, could you greet your master and say hi to him?
I'll tell him I did well.
You did. You tell us everything. Good job.
I just hope he doesn't know everything that happens.
Well then,
You just see him sort of. He's just sitting there, his head's drooped. But he's still breathing. You can tell he's clearly still breathing.
by the way, someone I think he is
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Thing.
Yes, he is still laying on the ground. Okay. Alright, so yeah, the guy's just kneeling there, dazed, not saying anything, breathing, but maybe sleeping.
Can you understand me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
finally.
It's green again.
So I'm starting packing up things. We're gonna be heading out from
Okay.
this place.
Okay. After some while, and after he gets back his coat on,
Yeah. Is it worth paying for an extra couple of days, and I'll anaesthetize this guy, and he can stay here for a day or two after we've left.
Yeah, we could do that. Yes, but no longer.
Yeah, and say, ask the hotel to make sure that our rooms aren't disturbed for a couple of days.
Yeah. Tell him you're working on another doctor's, and you need some concentration for that. That should work.
Alright.
Okay.
So
Then-
you guys are able to leave the room and leave the guy, prisoner, there, tied up, sleeping on the floor.
He'll die eventually.
Probably. As I said, I give him a goodbye punch onto the head, but as than that, I leave him just there.
Yeah, I'll dose him up with some chloroform before we go as well, just to make
Alright.
sure he'll sleep.
Of course.
Yeah. And that's where we'll end it, where you guys walking out of the room.
Yep. So that was interesting.
Weird. That was weird.
What was
Yeah.
even weird was that you were
Yeah,
saying some
psychopath.
things that I was thinking about as well.
Yeah, psychopath.
I mean, I already had the intention of Giovanni being torture friendly, but this got a bit.
Yeah, my character basically enjoys, torturing everyone who has something to do with grandfather's death. He's just furious about it and a bit broken by it. So yeah, everything is broken basically.
Okay, I should mention this will not be a regular thing. I hope I won't torture more with this man.
Okay.
I mean, for once, because it was a character, it was interesting to see, but I wish I do not continue.
Yeah, you
The
don't
torture.
have to. You don't have to torture anymore.
I don't have to torture. Yes, but yeah, in his backstory, I wrote pro-inhuman torture, so yeah, that's where I get.
All right. Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, it was a fun session, anyways. So I can't complain, really.
Yeah, it was fun.
I think last time we went through a torture session like this, it was Jack and Harold.
Yes. And you didn't. You were You didn't go and like torture Gavigan afterwards, which was always a possibility. It even says in the book what to do if players become torturers.
Oh, oh,
Because it really much assumes that eventually they're going to torture somebody. So, good game, guys.
all right.
See you next week.
I see you next week.
Yep. See you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.